Hello, welcome back. This is Starlight Whispers. I have a new deck that's come in. It is a deck that's 18 plus, so if you're below that age, please click away now. So I'll just be showing the cards for now. I've not started using the deck. So once I've used it a few more times, then perhaps I'll come back and do another review and explain how it's worked for me personally. So let's get into it. So this is the Erotic Fantasy Tarot. So it comes in this kind of a tuck box, and it's by Lo Scarabeo. The colors are very pretty. It's a sort of muted grey with shades of purple and a little bit of greenish grey going on here, so it's quite somber, but still the imagery is very powerful. And they do show bodies which are quite realistic, which may appeal to some of you. So this is the first card that you'll see. So it says Lo Scarabeo, Tools for a Spiritual Journey with Tarot Associations worldwide. And it's just an invitation here that's saying, thank you for choosing this deck of magical cards. Lo Scarabeo invites you to learn more about your tarot deck and follow the Fool's footsteps into the fascinating world of tarot. Receive insider information in your decks. Okay, so these are things that you'd get, I think, if you perhaps go on this website. And I think it's worldwide, so no matter where you are, I think you can take advantage of this offer. Okay, and it comes with this guidebook. Pretty basic. It's black and white. It's very compact, very light. But if you do have a bit of difficulty with small lettering, then you may need to, I don't know, use either magnifying glasses or your own glasses or something, because these are quite small in real life. So there's the index, and it's in these few languages, which is very diverse, and I think it's a really good idea because these languages will be spoken by millions of people worldwide. So if you're not comfortable with English, you can tune into one of these. So there's just a description about Eros here, which is basically what this deck is about. It does follow the Rider-Waite-Smith system, if I'm not mistaken, but in a very imaginative and it's its own spin, but you can definitely see where the inspiration has come from. And there's something about sex and our sounds, the meaning of the cards. The Major Arcana, it's very compact. So this may not be for a beginner if they're trying to learn more about the tarot, because it's quite profound. Each card has very deep meaning. So I think this deck probably wouldn't be best if it's your first. And then we go on to the, okay, so chalices would be cups, I believe. There's pentacles, wands, and swords. And there's a little bit about the erotic relationship. I think it's they've given you like a few steps on how you can organize those cards. So I think it's very interesting. They've kept with the theme of eros, sex, love, relationships, and The imagery truly shows that. And here we go with, I believe this is Italian. So you have all of these other languages, and it's the same pattern but in that language. And at the back it's just the world card, I believe. So Giacomo Gaili. Illustrations by Eon and Simona Rossi. Translation by Studio RGE. Collection edited by Pietro Aligo. Diffusion and marketing, Mario Pinatiello. I hope I pronounced those correctly. And it's just some extra info if you'd like. So now onto the cards. This is the back. It is reversible. It's very beautiful in my opinion because you have the juxtaposition between the feminine natural world here with the flowers, the leaves, and then you have this hard contrast with the swords. And I think this is like a scepter of sorts, and this would be a symbol. I think it's the triple goddess symbol, if I'm not wrong. And the colors are very muted, very subtle. So I think that's perfect, because if it had been very concentrated, then it would have been it would have focused too much on the wrong things, I feel. So by taking away the color and the chroma, we focus more on the imagery, on the symbolism of the cards. And I think these are the chalices. So these are supposed to represent all of the elements. So earth, water, air, and fire. Or maybe this is fire. Very creative. Okay, so we have... Okay, we don't have the names here, so I'll probably say them as we go along, but yeah. So it's pretty true to form. It's pretty close to the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And obviously the imagery is more erotic in nature, as can be seen. But there's a lot of symbolism, like, birds, freedom, rose with love, and this bag is really small, so you can take a lot from the cards. So I'll provide an in-depth review once I've really worked with them, but this is more of like a surface level. So that's the Fool, the Magician, High Priestess, Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, the Wheel. Justice. So I'm quoting the names that are used in this deck. Some names are a bit different, but I think we get the idea. The Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star. So this is what we saw on the box. The Moon, the Sun, Judgment, and the World. Again, we've seen this image before. So that concludes the majors. There is a wide variety of colors, body forms, scenarios, and it is borderless. So, okay, except here, there's a little bit of, I'm not sure what you'd call that, but it really adds to the effect, I feel. Now on to the minors. So chalices. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Name, so that's the page. Knight, Queen, King. That concludes the cups. Now on to the pentacles. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knave, Knight, Queen, King. That concludes the pentacles. Next up, the wands. Ace, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, knave, knight, queen, king. That concludes the wands. And now on to the last minor, which would be the swords. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, knave, knight, queen, and king. And then we just have this card here, like an extra. So we have come to the end of this sort of mini review, I would say. And let's see how this deck works out. It's perfect for relationship readings, and hopefully if any of you have this deck or planning on getting this deck, please leave your comments below. You can like it, and you can just comment on anything else you'd like to see in the future. So thank you again for tuning in, especially for repeat tuners who have followed my journey through all of these years. I thank you again, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye.